She's long been a crusader for same-sex marriage in Australia. And after the results of the marriage equality vote were read out on Wednesday, Magda Szubanski was seen dancing, singing, and wiping tears from her eyes. The 56-year-old comedian couldn't help but get emotional as the Australian public voted yes to gay marriage. Scroll down for video. It is a win for all. Comedian Magda Szubanski dances, sings and wipes tears from her eyes as public vote yes to same-sex marriage. The most incredible relief, joy, and feeling of love. Magda described the moment she heard the vote result as one of those epic moments when you are having every single feeling all at once. Magda was at Sydney's Prince Alfred Park to hear the results of the postal plebiscite on whether same-sex couples should be allowed to marry. Surrounded by thousands of people from the city's LGBT community, Magda was elated as the verdict was announced. Related articles previous. 1 Next. 38.4% of Australians who voted in the Equal Marriage Survey. Who voted no to same-sex marriage? The Australian suburbs. Overwhelming joy as thousands of yes campaigners celebrate. We do. Majority of the country approves of same-sex marriage. Share this article. Share. 619 shares. Script DM.later, bundle, function, if, DM.rotator, new DM.rotator, P22, pages eyes, 1, page count, 1.0, active class, active, rotate, false, $, number P22.share, .on, click, function, dms.facebook.post top, related. The Kath and Kim star appeared on the Today Extra show shortly after the results. When the announcement finally came through, it was the most incredible relief and joy and feeling of love and just sadness that we have been through this, she told hosts David Campbell and Sonia Kruger. It was kind of one of those epic moments when you are having every single feeling all at once. But also enormous pride in this country. Elated. Magda, 56, couldn't help but get emotional as the results of the postal plebiscite were announced and it was revealed the Australian public had voted yes to gay marriage. Victory. Surrounded by hundreds of people from the LGBT community at Sydney's Prince Alfred Park, Magda was elated as the verdict was announced. Magda also addressed the No campaign and said there is no need for animosity. I just feel the most humbled gratitude to the people of Australia that they have been able to see through the BS that's been put out there, she stated. To the people who voted no, there is no need for animosity. I know people had their own reasons. It is a very small majority of people who really don't like us. Most people are okay, they are just status quo people and we can all go forward together. The actress also went on to explain why she felt marriage equality was important to Australia as a nation. You really can't call yourself a democracy when you have one segment of the population that fully does not have the same legal rights, she said. I think the fact that people have voted in favor of equality is a good sign. Not just for LGBT people but for the nation as a whole. Really every one of us is a minority of some sort and we all want to have ourselves represented fully and contribute fairly. It is a win for all. It was kind of one of those epic moments when you are having every single feeling all at once. But also enormous pride in this country, Magda said of the moment she learnt of the yes result. Yes, Queen. Magda was at Sydney's Prince Alfred Park to hear the results of the postal plebiscite on whether same-sex couples should be allowed to marry. The results of the same-sex marriage postal survey were revealed to Parliament in Canberra on Wednesday, prompting widespread celebration across the country. Close to 8 million people, representing 61.6% of the population, voted yes, while 4.8 million, representing 38.4% of the population, voted no. Every state and territory recorded a majority yes vote above 60% or bar NSW where 57.8% of people voted yes. The returned ballots amounted for 79.5% of the population, a strong response from the public to the controversial $122 million postal vote. Tens of thousands of people adorned in rainbow flags threw glitter in the air and cheered outside of the State Library of Victoria, Prince Alfred Park in Sydney and Queen's Garden in Brisbane as the result was announced. Prime Minister Malcolm Turnbull has already pledged to legislation through Parliament by Christmas to reflect the will of 12.7 million Australians. The United States, the United Kingdom, France, Sweden, and Canada have already changed their marriage laws. It was kind of one of those epic moments when you are having every single feeling all at once. But also enormous pride in this country. Magda was full of joy at Australia's yes vote. "I just feel the most humbled gratitude to the people of Australia." Magda said she felt marriage equality was important to Australia as a nation.